Good afternoon and welcome back to the channel. As you know, I'm in Benidorm. I'm actually on the other side of Benidorm, known as Poniente. And I've had quite a few viewer requests to review this hotel. So I'm going to jump on the bus now and I'm going to travel all the way down to Cala, Finestrat. Because I'm going to spend one night in this hotel. See the big pointy one there? I'm spending one night in that hotel hardboard. It's called the GRAN BALI. Check-in was dead simple. I just got in before a coach arrived and there was about 30-40 people coming off the coach. So I managed to get in straight away and get checked in. Dead simple, passport, but you have to give a credit card details in case of any damage in the room. Right, so I'm in block 1. There are 2 blocks. I'm not in the main pointy block. I'm in the annex next to it. Block 1. On the 11th floor, room number 3, so 1103. Let's have a look around. Again, by the door, you do have the card slot to activate the electricity. Nothing will work in this room, none of the sockets or the aircon or lights or anything will work in this room without the card being put in place. Now, I booked a standard double room and straight away, this looks massive. You've got this little bit of a hallway. Here's the ensuite, I'll do that in a minute. It looks massive straight away before I even enter the main room. A huge stand for your case and that bed, the size of that bed. Is that an emperor? Is that what they're called? Let me know in the comments down below what size do you reckon that is. It's definitely not a king. Or is it? I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments down below. It looks very bright, it looks very clean straight away. It is a huge room. There's a lot going on in here, but it's a really nice looking room. You have a massive desk, medium-sized TV, and this large mirror. Plenty of drawer space. There's nothing in the drawers. Now, I'm not sure, does this have a minibar or is it just a fridge? No, it's just a fridge. I can't get over the size of that bed. It is massive. You do have bedside tables either side, your wall lights, and we do have power points each side as well. No USBs. Somebody did say that you can use the back of a TV. There's USB input to the back of TVs that you can charge your mobile phone or your devices using the TV. Now that's fine if it's freestanding like this one on top of the desk. But I've been in hotels where the TV is sunk into a wall or into a frame, or they are on a bracket. Now, you know, I've given my credit card details in. If I damage anything in the room, I'd rather bring an adapter that plugs into the socket rather than mess around with the back of TVs, especially if they're in a frame of some sort. And a lot of the modern hotels seem to sink the TVs into the wall. So if you're going to use the back of the TV, do it at your own peril. A massive floor-to-ceiling built-in wardrobe, that is huge. So plenty of storage space. Plenty of drawer space. And a shoe shine. I've seen a few of them in hotels. Do people still use them? hanging space, some blankets. Again, I'm not going to need them because it is boiling. And I think this will be, yeah, of course, more hanging space, full length hanging space there, and a spare pillow at the top. Now we do have a safe. It's a key operated safe. Again, I've said this many a time. If it's key operated, then you need to rent the key for the period of time you're here. So there'll be a charge each day for the length of time that you're staying here to get the key for the safe. Now, the other thing people ask me to check, of course, is aircon. So let's turn this on and see if it works. Yes, I can hear that straight away. Yeah, it's working. So the aircon's fine. Now, the thing about this block, because there are two towers, the big pointy tower is Tower 2, and this is Tower 1. This is the smaller one. But they don't have balconies in this tower. They are sealed windows. I'm not even sure if these windows open, and I don't even know what view I've got. So let's have a look. Oh no, they do open. I just noticed that they do open. They probably only open a small amount, so... Oh no, they fully open. And that is a little bit of a drop. I'm only on the 11th floor. There is about, I'd say 5 more. Oh no, there's 18 floors in total, so... And I'm only on the 11th floor. Don't know if you can see the main tower from here. I think you can just see it there. So that's the view I have from my room over the main entrance. Quite a nice view of the mountains in the background. And now you can see the room with just a natural daylight. It's quite bright. It's full length of the wall are windows, so plenty of daylight coming in. And the last room to check out, of course, is the ensuite. Now straight away I can see a full-size bath with the overhead shower. Before I even open it up, I can see there's an overhead shower. Looks nice and clean. Bit dark, there's no light in here. So you do have the sink, power points on the wall, a stool, a bin, and of course the hairdryer. A massive mirror and a shaving mirror. Now we've got some little bits here as well. So we do have shower gel, shampoo, soap, tissues, more soap, a comb, that'll come in handy for me, and a shower cap. Well, I will need that because I'm definitely not going to get my hair wet. So a nice little touch with all those little bits. And we do have a bidet and the sterilised toilet. Let's see if it's clean. Yes, that's nice and clean. So there you have the ensuite. But there's an additional bonus to this room. You know, you do have your large bath with the overhead shower, but you've got this as well. A full-size walk-in shower as well as the overhead shower above the bath. So this is a little bit of an added bonus. And that's really clean as well. Now this hotel has to be one of the tallest structures in this part of Benidorm. It stands in between Cala, Finestrat and Poniente beach. Now the hotel is tall and the foyer area was massive. So I think it's time to check out the rest of the hotel. Hello folks, I'm in the old town of Benidorm, right in what's classed as probably Tappers Alley. That's, if you know where the old town is, you know Tappers Alley. And I've got a couple of viewers off the channel. I've got Carmen and Nigel. You'll have to come over because the camera's a bit tight here. I've got Nigel here, and obviously, and Carmen. And you're from?
Spennymoor.
Oh, I had someone on the other day from there.
Never.
Yes, it was, I can't think what the names are anyhow. So, obviously you're in Benidorm. How long are you here for?
A week. We've just come today.
You came today?
Yeah.
So you've got, when is it now? I don't even know what day I'm on. What day are we on?
Tuesday. Go back next Tuesday.
So you go back next Tuesday.
Yeah.
What hotel are you in? Go on, I've got to ask.
In the Hotel Cala, which you'll have never been to.
I believe it's absolutely fabulous, isn't it?
Fabulous.
Isn't that just round the corner on the harbour?
It is.
Yes.
It is. It's one I've not done yet.
It's
We've got lights
really
flashing on
good.
behind us here for some reason. Yeah, I believe so. It's overlooking the actual harbour. It's actually
And the
LJ
Poniente.
Park,
And the
the Dove
Poniente.
Park.
on the main. It's right by Dove Park. Yeah.
It is, yeah.
So what do you
L-shape,
think?
yeah.
So
It's
come over, you have to
fantastic.
come over, Nigel, to get it. What do you think of Benidorm? Go on, realistically.
I love it.
It's got something for everybody, Benidorm.
Absolutely
Right, well,
love
I've been
it.
doing this channel just on a year now, and I keep saying to people are saying, well, I wouldn't go to Benidorm if they paid me.
Well, there's never been, have there?
You know, obviously they haven't been.
No.
Realistically, give it a go. I always say give it a go. The reason why I say give it a go is because if you don't like it, you don't come back again. But trust me, if you look at some of my videos and you check out the different areas, don't just look at Levante side. Levante side is the party side.
Yeah.
Go into the old town,
Yeah.
where Carmen and Nigel are staying, right in the old town on the harbour. You will love it, especially in. It's not called the Colon, is it?
Yeah, the Cala, yeah.
It is the Colon.
Hotel Cala.
Colon. I think it's got another name as well, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's got a
like-
couple of things above the. You know,
got the accents.
accents.
Yeah,
but
that's
I
what it
don't
is,
know
yeah.
what it's got.
It doesn't sound like a nice hotel from the name, does
but
it
it's
really?
really.
Oh, I stayed in the Colon. Yeah, there you go. Right, folks.
Anyhow, I'll catch you later on the video. Say goodbye. Carmen.
Bye.
Say goodbye, Nigel.
Bye.
I'll see you later.
Good morning from the 4-star GRAN Hotel Bali here in Benidorm. Where do I start? When I arrived yesterday, I stood outside and I looked up at the height of this, or the height of the main tower. The tower I'm in, which is called Tower 1, is 18 floors, I think, 18 or 19 floors. I'm on floor 11. But the main tower itself is 43 floors high. I did go up yesterday in the lift to have a little look at the height. It's ridiculously high, and you get a bit wobbly when you're looking out of that glass lift as you're getting higher and higher. When I first walked into the foyer, I thought, wow, but it didn't feel like a hotel. It felt like I was walking into an airport departure lounge. It's massive, with all the lights and the shops and the bars, the restaurants, the cafes. I just thought, this didn't have a hotel feel. Now, don't get me wrong, I like the hotel. The hotel is a really nice hotel. Come up to my room, I booked a standard, just a standard room, half board for one night, single occupancy. When I walked in, I couldn't believe the size. If this is a standard room, I'd like to see what the other rooms are like. Let's just say I would like to see what a deluxe room looks like, or a bigger room looks like. If this is standard, this is massive. And that bed, I don't know what it is. It's not a king. I'd go more probably for an emperor. Please put down below if you know the size of that. It's definitely not a queen. It's bigger than the queen. The shower. I walked in yesterday, I had a shower. I was made up the fact that I didn't have to climb into the bath. At first, when I looked at the bathroom, I seen the full-size bath with the overhead shower, and I thought, need to get a shower. And then I just turned round, and there's a shower cubicle as well, which was an added bonus. So I used the shower cubicle, plenty of hot water. So, you know, the bonus of a shower in the bath and an additional walk-in shower as well. The bathroom is quite a really good sized bathroom. So the room I've got as a standard room, I can't fault. Fantastic. The only problem I'd have with this room is or a little bit of a warning if you ever stay here. I had the curtains wide open yesterday just to be able to look at the mountain range, and I had the window open, I had the aircon off because the aircon doesn't work once you open the window. And I had gone out for a walk. Now, when I opened the window, the sun is that side of the hotel, and I'd gone out for a walk. So when I came back in, the sun had made its way round, and I opened that door yesterday afternoon to come into this room, and with it being a full glass wall, the window is a full glass, it's the whole size of the room. I opened that door and it was like walking into a greenhouse in the Sahara Desert. That sun and obviously the glass was making this room hotter. So if you do stay in this room, pull your curtain across. Make sure you pull the blackout curtain right across to stop the heat in the room. This was ridiculous yesterday. I couldn't breathe when I walked in. So the rooms are fine. Love it. Plenty of PowerPoints. I can't fault the room. Not a problem with the room. Now, downstairs there's plenty of seating area, there's plenty of lounges dotted around, there's cafe bars dotted around, there's the main entertainment room with the main bar, and the pool area, I must admit, is massive, and there are plenty of sunbeds. Loads of sunbeds. The hotel, I feel at the moment, is very busy, really busy, and that's where the letdown is, I think. There are too many clientele as opposed to the staff. That's the way I felt. Now, this is my own feeling. You've probably been to the hotel before and probably love it. We're talking now coming towards the end of May. The season is well in. And I noticed yesterday, by the time I checked in and did my review of the room, I went down to the Island Bar, I think it's called, and a massive big lounge with a bar at the end that served food, and I thought I'll just have something quick to eat, maybe a chicken burger or something like that. And I stood in the queue. It was ridiculous. It was lunch hour, And I stood in a queue with one member of staff behind the bar. And we were in this queue. Now, don't forget, the hotel does do all-inclusive as well. So you've got your all-inclusive clientele trying to get served. You've got people on like the likes of me, half-board basis. I'm waiting in the queue. Everyone was turning around looking at each other going, because there's one member of staff. Now, I don't know why there's only one member of staff. Is this so that they don't serve as many all-inclusive drinks because people can't be bothered waiting? Anyhow, in the end, I walked away and I went over the road into a cafe over the road and had something to eat. So they lost the business because they don't have the staff. Now, I went into the main bar last night, which is serving the pool, the main pool outside, and the bar itself. Again, 2 members of staff. And they're trying to do 2 bars. It just didn't feel like they've got the right amount of staff for the size of the hotel. The reception, when I checked in yesterday, I saw a coach pull up and quite a lot of people getting off with the cases as I arrived, and I did a runner because I knew if I didn't get in quick, then I'm going to have the whole of this coach trying to check in. And I was correct. Got into the queue and in comes this like 20-30 people off the coach with all the suitcases. 1 member of staff on the reception. So I was lucky to get in and get my room. Now, talking about staff, and I'm not pulling the hotel, I don't know if there's a shortage of staff, or if the hotel is too big for its purpose, if that's such a thing. It just looks overwhelming and huge and doesn't look like there's sufficient staff. Now, the food, went into the restaurant last night, it was bouncing. There was queues everywhere again. I just had a salad with some kebab meat. Literally, that's all I had. I wasn't very hungry anyhow, and I walked out and left because I thought, I can't be bothered queuing. Breakfast this morning, I left it later. I thought, I'm not going to go down first thing, I'll go down near the very end, and lucky enough, it was more quieter. Food-wise, standard. It's 4 stars, but the food is just, to me, standard. It looks standard, and Fisher Price bacon again. I don't know what's going on with this bacon. It's just plastic and there's more fat than there is meat on it. I sound like I'm complaining about the hotel. I'm not. I'm nitpicking at areas that I can't sort of understand why. I mean, why are they short of staff, or is this their normal staffing? I just don't, there's just something not right. 1 staff on reception, 1 on the bar, 2 on the main bar. Maybe there are more staff, but maybe they're doing other jobs, I don't know. Restaurants seem to have quite a few staff in. I've seen about 5 or 6 in there, so there's quite a few staff in the restaurants. I just don't know. But the hotel itself, can't fault it. The pool area, absolutely beautiful area. As I say, plenty of space. Plenty. I mean, there's parts of the pool area, there's like 2 massive big pools, and there's like, with the smaller pool, there was more area of sunbeds for you to be able to relax. And it was more quieter, whereas the big main pool had all the splash pools and everything going on, and the kids were more in the main pool. Can't fault the pool. Can't fault the lounge area, a nice big spacious lounge. Can't fault the restaurant, quite a large restaurant. And the room, I'm made up with this room. It's just those little things. It just seems, it looks to me like staffing levels. If you stayed here before, let me know. Have you had a similar problem? Did you find you took a while to get served? What did you think of the food? Anyhow, I'm going to tell you the price now. I paid for single occupancy in this standard room, which I think is absolutely brilliant. I paid half board for 1 night, and we are the end of May now, £69. Now, I think that's brilliant. Back in the UK, I don't know what you get for £69. You certainly wouldn't get half board. Not in a 4-star huge hotel like this. You wouldn't get half board for £69. Right, and you can have this room, by the way, and there's plenty of room for 2 people in here, and 2 showers. For 2 people staying, half board for the 1 night again, the end of May, £94. So £24 for another person to stay in the room. Break that up, we're talking what, 50 quid a night each? Half board, you can't fault that. I do like the hotel. Would I come back? Definitely would come back. I'll probably come back more of a quieter season. Now, disability access, can come in on the ramps. The hotel level is about 3 or 4 steps up, and there's a ramp that takes you onto the level of the hotel. Then once you're in, there are 2 big main lifts, which I class as the luggage lifts. So it's ideal for wheelchairs to take you up to the various levels. Now, talking about lifts, both buildings that I could see have 6 lifts. The one I'm in has 4 small lifts that only occupy 4 people, which is ridiculous, because once you got 4 people in, you are like sardines, and there's no aircon in the lifts either, and you're going up 18 floors. So that was a bit iffy, and everyone's sort of like this, 4 people in the lift. Now, the 2 big main lifts out of the 6, they're your luggage lifts, and you could even get an electric scooter in. They're huge. The main tower with the 43 floors has 2 glass lifts that go up. You probably get about 4 people in that. And then they have 4 of the standard lifts again, where you'll probably get 4 people in maximum. So the lifts, for the amount of people staying here, and you're waiting ages for the lifts, because don't forget you've got people on these floors. Once the lift goes up to 43 floors, you probably don't see it for another week before it comes back down again. So you've got to realise you are queuing for the lifts a long time. You are really queuing for a while. The TV, English channels or UK channels, straight away. Never had a problem with that. I found about 4 or 5 UK channels. Wi-Fi, I thought, the higher you're up, you're not going to get Wi-Fi. Well, not a problem. I'm on floor 11 and the Wi-Fi is spot on. Tell me what you think. Have you stayed here at the 4-star GRAN Hotel Bali? Let me know. Put down in the comments below. Did you find the staffer levels a bit short? Did you queue at all? Did the all-inclusive add to the queues? Because there are a lot of people on all-inclusive, because you can see all the wristbands. I don't know. Put in the comments down below. What do you think of the Hotel GRAN Bali? I would definitely come and stay here again. Definitely would stay in this hotel again. The views are fantastic from over the mountain range from here, and when you do go up to that 43rd floor in the glass lift, I was just looking out from the lift, the view is fantastic. The area itself, we're on the border of Poniente. One side of the hotel looks at Poniente, and my side that I'm on now looks over at Cala Finestrat. Ideal location, a lot more quieter than Benidorm. Some nice little bars in front of the hotel, so you don't even have to go far for something to eat if you don't want to eat in the hotel, and you don't have to go far if you just want a little drink. I chilled out there last night with a glass of Coke around about 11:30 last night, and you could hear a pin drop. There was no traffic, there was nothing. So nice relaxing night out there. So I'm moving on, as I said. I'm rabbiting on this one, so I'm going to move on now back into Benidorm to do another hotel, but you're going to have to wait. I'm going from one extreme to another. I'm in the furthest point of the main beaches of Benidorm, and I'm going over, give you a little bit of a hint, to the furthest point of the Levante beach now. So I've got to go the full stretch of the whole of Benidorm to do the next hotel, but you'll have to watch out for that one. I'm moving on. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, like, share, and of course hit that notification bell. I forgot what I was saying there. And I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.